Welcome to the first lesson in our journey through the age of the Renaissance. My name is Christine Dahlberg, and I have the pleasure of being your guide in this fascinating course, where we will explore the transformative period spanning from approximately mid-14th century to the mid-16th century. In this course, we'll unravel the threads of a remarkable era that witnessed profound changes in art, science, philosophy, and society as a whole. The Renaissance was a time of rediscovery, a rebirth of classical knowledge and wisdom that had been lost or neglected during the medieval centuries. It was a period that redefined human thought, pushing the boundaries of creativity and intellect to new heights. Together, we will explore the lives of the brilliant minds who shaped this era, the events that set the stage for this cultural explosion, and the lasting impact it has had on the modern world. In the first two lessons, we will explore the key features of the period we now refer to as the Renaissance. This era marked a time of significant transformation across Europe, where people witnessed momentous historical events and remarkable advancements in culture and science. During these centuries, Europe was both shaped and scarred by profound challenges. One of the most devastating events was the Black Death, a plague that swept through Europe, particularly Western Europe, killing millions and leaving a deep impact on society. It was a time of immense fear and uncertainty, as the plague decimated populations and altered the course of history. Simultaneously, Europe was embroiled in conflict. The 100 Years' War, a protracted and bloody struggle between France and England, raged from 1337 to 1453. Despite its name, this conflict spanned more than a century, highlighting the enduring tensions between these two powers. Meanwhile, on the eastern front of Europe, the Ottoman Turks were making significant inroads. Their conquest of Constantinople in 1453 marked the end of the Byzantine Empire and the rise of the Ottoman Empire, which would go on to become a formidable force, posing a serious threat to Christian Europe for centuries. This was a period characterized by crisis after crisis, a time of great turmoil that left a lasting impression on the people of Europe. The constant challenges led many to focus on the negative aspects of life, and as a result, there was a growing disillusionment with the Roman Catholic Church. The Church, plagued by corruption and the abuse of power, began to lose its hold over the hearts and minds of the people, setting the stage for the religious upheavals that would follow. The growing criticism of the Church reached a dramatic climax at the dawn of the 16th century, when Martin Luther's bold challenge led to a seismic split within the Church, dividing it into Catholic and Protestant factions. This momentous event reshaped the religious landscape of Europe, igniting a wave of reform and change. However, in northern Italy, a different approach emerged. Rather than engaging in religious conflict, the wealthy and vibrant cities of this region chose to channel their energies into the pursuit of new ideals. Here, a cultural revolution began to take shape, one that would eventually sweep across Europe. This era, known as the Renaissance, a term that literally means rebirth, signified the revival of the classical wisdom and artistic brilliance of ancient Rome and Greece. The Renaissance was more than just a return to the past. It was a reawakening of the human spirit, a period when art, science, and thought flourished like never before. The people of northern Italy, inspired by their rich heritage and newfound wealth, began to cultivate the arts and sciences with unparalleled passion. This movement not only transformed Italy, but also set the stage for a cultural explosion that would resonate throughout Europe. In this period of rebirth, the ideals of antiquity were rediscovered and reinterpreted, leading to groundbreaking developments in painting, sculpture, architecture, literature, and philosophy. It was a time when the genius of individuals like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael flourished, leaving an indelible mark on history. During the Renaissance, Europe witnessed extraordinary advancements across nearly all fields of knowledge. These leaps forward were not only driven by curiosity and innovation, but also by necessity. The rise of the Ottoman Empire posed a significant challenge to European trade routes, forcing explorers and thinkers alike to reconsider their strategies. The need for a new path to the riches of India and Asia, particularly the highly sought-after spices, became urgent. This quest for alternative routes led to some of the most pivotal discoveries in history. Christopher Columbus, in his daring voyage across the Atlantic, stumbled upon the New World, forever altering the course of history. Meanwhile, Vasco da Gama's successful navigation around the Cape of Good Hope to reach India opened a direct sea route to the east, revolutionizing global trade. These discoveries had profound implications, not only for Europe but for the entire world. They marked the beginning of an era of exploration, colonization, and cultural exchange, with consequences that would reshape civilizations on both sides of the Atlantic and beyond. The rapid dissemination of new knowledge and ideas across Europe was made possible by a revolutionary invention, the printing press. In the mid-15th century, the German inventor Johann Gutenberg introduced a method of printing that allowed books to be produced in large quantities more quickly and at a lower cost. This innovation transformed the spread of information, making it possible for ideas to travel faster and reach a much wider audience than ever before. Gutenberg's printing press was more than just a technological breakthrough. It was a catalyst for change. It enabled the spread of Renaissance ideas, scientific discoveries, and humanist thought throughout Europe, fueling the intellectual and cultural growth of the period. For the first time, knowledge was no longer confined to the elite. It became accessible to a broader segment of society, laying the foundation for the modern world. This democratization of knowledge empowered individuals to think critically, question authority, and explore new horizons, setting the stage for the profound transformations that would follow in the centuries to come. In this introductory lesson, we will explore the many facets of the Renaissance, setting the stage for our deeper dive into the causes of this remarkable period in the lessons that follow. Traditionally, the Renaissance is dated to the mid-14th century, emerging as a powerful response to, and a departure from, the medieval mindset, education, and overall worldview. Unlike the Middle Ages, where life was largely centered around God and religious doctrine, the Renaissance placed the individual, human beings themselves, at the heart of existence. This shift in focus from divine to human marked a profound transformation in how people viewed the world and their place in it. The Renaissance celebrated the potential, creativity, and strength of humanity. It was an era that championed the idea of the Renaissance man, a well-rounded, versatile individual who could excel in multiple fields of knowledge and art. This human-centered approach to life and learning became one of the most enduring legacies of the Renaissance, influencing everything from philosophy and art to politics and science. As we embark on this journey through the Renaissance, we'll uncover how this era's ideals of humanism and individualism not only challenged the conventions of the medieval world, but also laid the foundation for the modern age. The Renaissance's emphasis on human potential continues to inspire us today, reminding us of the power of creativity, innovation, and the pursuit of knowledge. During the Renaissance, people began to view the Middle Ages as a dark and culturally stagnant period, a time when even the ability to write proper Latin had been lost. This stark contrast became evident through the observations of the Italian scholar Francesco Petrarch. He played a pivotal role in reshaping how history was perceived, leading to the division of time into three distinct periods: Antiquity, the Middle Ages, and the Renaissance. Living in the midst of the Renaissance, Petrarch looked forward with hope to this new era while casting a critical eye on the Middle Ages. His admiration was firmly rooted in the glory of ancient Rome, its literature, its art, and its achievements. For Petrarch and many of his contemporaries, the works of antiquity were nothing short of a revelation. They stood in stark contrast to the Church's long-held monopoly on thought and artistic expression. The Renaissance marked a shift where the human intellect and individual potential were celebrated and explored like never before. Through their studies of ancient Latin classics, such as the writings of Cicero and Livy, Renaissance humanists unearthed a vast treasure trove of forgotten knowledge. This rediscovery offered an alternative to the dominant Christian culture, presenting new ways of understanding the world and humanity's place within it. This intellectual awakening opened up new perspectives on life, laying the groundwork for the many religious movements of the 15th and 16th centuries. It also set the stage for the ultimate fracture of the Church during the Reformation. The Renaissance was not just a revival of classical knowledge, it was a revolution in thought, one that challenged old paradigms and inspired a profound transformation in European society. In the world of art, the Renaissance reached its zenith in the late 15th and early 16th centuries, a period that gave rise to some of history's most legendary figures: Sandro Botticelli, Donatello, Michelangelo, and, of course, Leonardo da Vinci. These masters not only defined the artistic ideals of their time, but also set new standards of creativity and expression that continue to inspire to this day. The influence of these artistic giants quickly spread beyond Italy's borders, as European rulers sought to bring the brilliance of the Renaissance to their own courts. They did so by commissioning Italian artists or inviting European artists who had studied in Italy. This cultural exchange ignited a wave of artistic innovation across Europe, leaving an indelible mark on the continent's creative landscape. Among the great Northern European artists who were profoundly influenced by the Italian Renaissance were Albrecht Dürer and Hans Holbein the Younger. These artists brought their own unique perspectives and skills, blending the techniques and ideals of the Italian masters with the rich traditions of their homelands. The result was a flourishing of art that transcended borders, giving rise to a new era of artistic achievement that resonated across Europe. The Renaissance and the rise of humanism sparked a renewed curiosity in the natural sciences, leading to groundbreaking discoveries that would forever change our understanding of the universe. This era saw the birth of a new scientific tradition grounded in empirical observation and experience, what we now call the scientific method. Scholars began to explore the mysteries of nature and God's creation with a fervor that had been absent for centuries. One of the most significant breakthroughs of this period was the challenge to the long-held Ptolemaic geocentric model of the universe, which had dominated astronomical thought since the 2nd century CE. Named after the Greek astronomer Claudius Ptolemy, this model placed Earth at the center of the universe, a view that had persisted for over a millennium. However, the Renaissance rekindled interest in ancient texts and ideas, leading to the rediscovery of alternative theories from antiquity. Among these was the work of Aristarchus of Samos, a Greek astronomer from the 5th and 4th centuries BC, who had proposed that the Earth rotated on its axis and orbited around the Sun. Though largely forgotten, Aristarchus's heliocentric model would resurface centuries later, challenging the geocentric orthodoxy. The Polish astronomer Nicolaus Copernicus adopted these revolutionary ideas and, in 1543, published his seminal work De Revolutionibus Orbium Coelestium, which is translated into English as On the Revolutions of the Celestial Spheres. In it, Copernicus boldly asserted that the Sun, not the Earth, was the center of the solar system. This heliocentric theory was a seismic shift in the way humanity understood its place in the cosmos. Yet, such groundbreaking ideas were not without peril. The Church, which had long upheld the geocentric view as a reflection of divine order, fiercely opposed these new theories. The consequences for those who dared to challenge the status quo were often dire. Visionary thinkers like Giordano Bruno, who supported and expanded upon Copernican ideas, paid the ultimate price for their convictions. Bruno was burned at the stake as a heretic, a tragic symbol of the clash between scientific progress and religious dogma. This period of intellectual upheaval set the stage for the scientific revolution, where the pursuit of knowledge would no longer be shackled by ancient beliefs, and the universe would be seen in a new light. It was a groundbreaking technological innovation that unleashed the spread of new ideas beyond the confines of the Church. In the Middle Ages, manuscripts were painstakingly copied by hand in very limited numbers, making books rare and incredibly expensive, accessible only to the wealthiest. Access to knowledge was severely restricted until the mid-15th century, when a man named Johann Gutenberg from Mainz introduced the printing press with movable type. This invention revolutionized book production, dramatically lowering costs and making books more widely available. As a result, the Bible became accessible to the general public, profoundly impacting religious development. This also accelerated the spread of new scientific discoveries and accounts of foreign cultures encountered by explorers on their journeys. These voyages of exploration were made possible by technological advances as well, including the creation of new measuring instruments and improvements to the compass. Innovations in ship design led to stronger, more durable vessels capable of navigating the vast oceans, further fueling the age of exploration. In our upcoming lesson, we continue our journey into the age of the Renaissance, a period of profound change that forever altered the course of history. We'll explore the groundbreaking ideas and revolutionary philosophies that fueled this vibrant era, sparking a rebirth of art, science, and culture across Europe. From the revival of classical knowledge to the bold new ways of thinking that challenged old paradigms, you'll gain a richer understanding of how the Renaissance laid the foundation for the modern world. Be sure to subscribe to the Academy of History and Culture to continue your exploration and uncover even more captivating stories and insights into the Renaissance and the development of Western civilization.